been a minute since we last kicked. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option due to unusual rain and thunder, baby I wonder, would you just put your sweats on me? Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for ya. Let me lay a great time on ya. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high. Hands up high. Hands up high. Tell them turn the lights down right now. Put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark room, perfume. Go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you when you're in the mood for empathy. There's blood in my pen. Better yet, with your friends and them. I really wanna know you off. I really wanna show you off. Fuck God, pour up plenty of champagne. Cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and your girl in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. Nigga don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga that ain't good game home is sorry. They say conversation rule a nation. I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S. You can get it.
Now, let me ask you something. With all the distractions that you have off the field, how are you able to keep focused on winning football games as you do and do throughout the year? When you have great coaches, then after you have great coaches, you get great players. You have a great organization, and you tell them one thing: just win, baby.
That was just his thing. He didn't have a marketing crew come up with that for him. Those were his phrases that he came up with, that he believed in.
Just win. Play hard. Try not to make mistakes. But don't worry about mistakes because there's only one thing that counts. Just win. Just win. Commitment to excellence. There's a commitment to excellence. The greatest players could get the greatest coaches. The great games we played in, the flame that would burn brightest here is the will to win. Is the will to win. Is the will to win. Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You imagine.
The commitment to excellence is the will to win. Yeah, and we didn't win. Yep. Shout out to everybody, man. Yes, I am dressed like this because I feel like shit after what the fuck occurred yesterday. I don't know about y'all. I woke up today and I was like, what the fuck is going on? You feel me? I had to, go to work, you feel me? And I had to go with the God, you know that feeling when you're like, damn, we fucking lost? Yeah, that's the feeling we got. And it was an ass whooping that we took by some bum ass shit. Oh, look, hold on. Before I continue, like I said, got a lot of rage to let out, you feel me? Shout out to you guys, man. Blessings to you guys and your families. Hope all is well. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend besides the fucking Raider game. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Hopefully you guys are having a good Monday so far. Good morning, good afternoon for everybody. Um, Shout out to everybody that's here. Blessings to you guys and your families. Like I said, tough time never less, but tough people do, and you guys are some tough people, man. And Raider fans, we're tough, man. Shout out to Dirty Eric's SC. What's up? We got to get that idiot out of here. We'll talk about it. What up, Queen Raider Egg? Good to see you. What up, sis? Hope all is well. All eyes on G. What's good? All eyes. Good to see you, Raider Paul in the building. Good to see everybody, man. Anthony Estrada, salute. Shout out to the Raider Way in the building. Shout out to you, man. El Capitan Rafael, thank you for becoming a member, man. Blessed to see you and your family, man. I appreciate you, brother. Hope all is well with you. I appreciate that. Stack them up. You already know, man. Hit them like buttons. That's what it means over here. Stack them up. Hit them like buttons. Eric, it don't matter who the player is. JMD will turn him into shit. I've seen a lot of interesting things, and we'll talk about it. This players versus coaching thing has been something that I think has been the debate of this year. Compared to last year, it was over the quarterback. Now it's more of the players versus coaching, right? And we'll talk a little bit about it right now. And we'll talk a lot about it, actually. Shout out to Kevin Lurker. What's good? Salute. Hope all is well. Shout out to everybody in here. Desert Raider. Salute. Hope all is well. Shout out to everybody, man. Hey, Damien. Fuck you. Fuck you. This is the Bears fan right here. If y'all don't know, Damien's a Bears fan. Fuck you. You know, it's all good. It's all good. Look, it's all. Let's get straight into it. Shout out to everybody, man. Let the rant commence, right? I've seen a lot of shit on social media, and I keep seeing players being blamed. I just can't believe my mind, and I try to understand it. But let's first go with the overall game, right? We lost 30-12 to a Chicago Bears team that has a division, not Division 1 quarterback, a Division 2. Two, not one, two. Let me remind you, a Division 2 quarterback. Okay. Tyson Badger. Okay. We have a backup running back and Deontay Foreman. A backup. Okay. At that, right? Okay. This team is absolutely the worst team in the NFL, and we just lost to them, not by one, not by two, not by 3 points, not by 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. By 18 points. By 18 points. Now, before I get into all of this shit, and I want to hear your guys' take, right? Let me show you something for everybody out there, and I've been seeing this time and time again. Shout out to EJ Raider. What's good? Salute. I see this time and time again. It's the player's fault. He don't got his players. Let me show you something. And everybody always talks about Al Davis, right? We always want to talk about Al Davis. We always want to talk about the past, right? We love talking about it, right? Let me show you guys something real quick. And I want you guys to listen to it clearly. And for everybody out there that continues to say, this is what the Raiders have always been. This is normal. Let me show you something.
Sometimes things just don't work out. It was after a short period of time that I realized I didn't hire the person I thought I was hiring. And there are reasons which I could go into, but I thought what I would do is bring you up to the period of time right now when this morning I called Lane and told him that he no longer is the head coach of the Oakland Raiders, and I'm dismissing him with cause, and that I just couldn't go on much longer with the what I would call propaganda, the lying that had been going on for weeks and months and a year and time. And he had a few questions. He says, does that mean I don't get paid? I said, that's what I'm saying to you. I said, I warned you.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that? For everybody, that, you feel me? Instead, we're continuing to lose, right? We're continuing to lose. And this is the difference. This is the difference between that, Al Davis, and this. You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. Like, you honestly gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. I am mentally drained from the shit I've been seeing, bro. I'm tired of losing, bro. I'm legit tired of it. And everybody may say, "Hey, it's a 10 a.m. game." We always do bad at 10 a.m. games, right? We always play to our competition. We always lose to the teams that we're not supposed to lose, which it's right. That's 100%. You're 100%. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. You know what? I'm not being sarcastic. I'm actually being real. For everybody that says that, you're 100% right. Now, what I disagree completely in, is the fact that boy got no rhythm. Sorry, I was reading the comments. That made me laugh. The boy got no rhythm. Yeah, he really don't got no rhythm. And shout out to everybody that's joining me before I continue with that statement. Shout out to everybody, man. Nutty Raider Nate in the building. Salute, salute. Sebastian Gonzalez, good to see you. Hope all is well. Shout out to everybody that's joining me. All eyes on G. OJ Raider Omar was good. Good to see everybody, man. I'm sorry if I missed you or something. Egalitarian in the building. Cool Kev was good. Salute, salute, salute. Hopefully, I didn't miss anybody. If I did, please say hi again, man. My bad, my bad. That the comments are already going crazy, man. I appreciate everybody that's in here right now to listen to this rant, pretty much. I was like, who the heck is that guy? Shout out to Snoop Hernandez in the building. Was good. Was good. I see. You think we can fix this mess? Fuck no. Now let me tell you why. Right. Let me continue what I was saying. Right. Like I said, a lot of people say it was a 10 a.m. game, which obviously it's known that every 10 a.m. game recently we've been really bad at. And that's been true, right? Going to the East Coast, stuff like that, blah 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 blah, right? It's been bad for us, right? But it's no excuse. If you want to be a team that competes in the NFL, you got to beat teams that you're better than. And nobody could tell me that yesterday Chicago Bears on paper and talent wise was a better talented team than us. And nobody could say that. I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, they just have better players. No, they fucking don't. I even seen on Twitter some people say that we don't got the roster to compete. Are you fucking kidding me? We don't got again, we're gonna use this bullshit excuse that we don't got fucking talent on this team? Are you like actually fucking kidding me right now? Like, are you actually saying that with a straight face, or you just want clicks, bro? Are you actually fucking kidding me? We don't got talent on this team. That's the excuse we're gonna give again and again and again until little old Josh McDaniels gets his full team by the fourth fucking year. Are you fucking kidding me? If anybody in this motherfucking, these guys weren't supposed to come into the Raiders and make it worse or rebuild. Are you fucking kidding me? Now it's, oh, they don't got their players. We gotta wait. We gotta wait. This is the fucking NFL. There's moving parts every fucking year. What are you talking about? We don't got talent on this team. We don't. Oh, I guess Devontae Adams, even though he had a fucking horrific game yesterday, he had a horrible game. I'm gonna admit it. He should have caught that pass. I guess Devontae Adams ain't one of the best receivers in the NFL. I guess. I, I guess. I guess Josh McDaniels isn't an offensive guru, right? I guess Max Crosby's not one of the best players in the NFL. I guess we don't got two linebackers that's statistically the top 10 in multiple categories in the NFL. We don't got a top 10 safety. He's just 7th place, but that's not top 5. We don't got a Malcolm Kuntz. That literally is 7th. I think now 9th in pass rushing rate. Tell me. Do we really not got talent here? You wanna know something about that statistic right there, Alice Ghost? You wanna know something about that statistic right there? Raiders are averaging 60 points per game. You know when's the last time? This offense did not score more than 20 points? Can somebody please tell me? So anybody know? I know the exact year. And I'm gonna give you a hint. It was in the 2000s. There's your hint to everybody. There's your hint. There's your hint. There's your hint. Can anybody tell them? 2006. Yeah, thank you, Terrence. 2006, exactly. You know what was our record that year? Anybody know our record? You know how many games we won that year? Anybody know? I'll give you a hint. It's less than 5. I'll give you a hint. Less than 5. You know who was the quarterback at the time? I'll give you a hint. It starts with an A. It starts with an A. Last name W. There's your hint for the quarterback, right? There's your hint with the quarterback. AW. That's your hint. I believe AW, right? That's the initials. It's fucking ridiculous, bro. Now, Raider Paw, I'm glad you said it. Jimmy G will be back Monday. We winning. Look. This is the thing. There you go, Walters right there. Andrew Walters. Y'all got it right. Good shit. Shout out to Terrence in the building. Look at this is why I'm frustrated, right? This is why I'm frustrated, Raider Paul. And I hope you could understand me the way I understand you. And I understand you're a very positive guy since the start, and that's why I respect you every time you come in. You know, I disagree with some of your takes, but you disagree with some of mine. And I love that. You know, that's the beauty of this podcast. That's the beauty of everything, right? But this is the problem, right? This is the problem. When it comes down to it, we've been losing for 20 years, right? Let me put this in perspective. 20 years, right? That's practically my whole lifetime, right? I'm 22. So you could do the math there, right? And as much as people discredit 2020 and the playoffs that they made it, one thing you can never discredit about that team is they had heart. Nobody could ever discredit that team when it comes to heart. Yes, you could talk about the talent. Yes, you could talk about the outside factors, right? But at the end of the day, that team had heart. What I seen yesterday was a team with no heart, no preparation. And when you come out in the press conference and you just say it ain't preseason when they ask you about Aiden O'Connell, are you fucking kidding me? You had the decision between an upcoming rookie, a rookie, and trusting in him against a quarterback that has not won a single fucking game as a starter and has only scored 1 touchdown in 4 starting games. And let me counter you, Ozzy. I'm glad you brought up Gruden. I'm so glad you brought up Gruden. Because the difference between Gruden and now, we knew that team wasn't capable of winning. We knew that they were rebuilding. We knew that they were barely starting going. And best believe, if Gruden, the shit that happened with the emails didn't happen, I promise you, we would have had a good fucking season. And we technically did. He left, Rich Bisaccia came in, and we made the playoffs. I bet you we would have not even squeezed into the playoffs. We would have made it convincingly if Gruden would have stayed because you've seen the improvements every year. You've seen the improvements. Yes, it started off shitty. I'm going to admit it. It started off shitty. But we knew that Gruden going into that team was going to rebuild regardless. We knew what it was. We knew it. And that's the difference between then and now. Josh McDaniels came into a motherfucking team that's supposed to improve even better than the year before. That's every fucking season. And yeah, I gave him a pass the first season. I said, you know what? I'm going to admit it. Carr had to go. And I'm going to bring up Derek Carr. I don't give a shit. Derek Carr had to go. Obvious, I agree there. Everybody knew I defended Derek Carr. But it was time for him to go. It was time. Let's all agree. It was time for him to go. But then you come into the next season. You bring around 13 Patriot players. You bring in a whole new look offense and defense with multiple positions that are new, that are players that you chose, that you sat there and was like, hey, this would be a good acquisition to our offense. This would be a good acquisition to our defense. This would be a good acquisition. Marcus Epps knew. Marcus Peters knew, even though he looked like, what the fuck was he doing yesterday? And I was trying to defend Marcus Peters, but I can't fucking defend him after what the fuck occurred yesterday. Right? Let me continue, right? Tyree Wilson, you drafted. Right? Let's continue down the line of these players, right? Robert Spillane, you dropped in. Right? Let's continue. Jacoby Myers is your guy. Jimmy Garoppolo is your guy. Brian Hoyer is still technically your guy. Right? Let's continue. You want to continue down the line? Adams, you brought in, right? Yes, last year, right? You brought in Adams, right? I could still keep going. I could Trey Tucker, you drafted. Michael Mayer, you drafted a first round talent that's hardly being utilized. If I'm being honest, yes, the last 2 weeks before yesterday, they were obviously, yeah, but it's fucking crazy to me. They drop in games, Eric, to stay in contention of a top 5 pick for a quarterback. I already knew this was going to be a rebuild after 2022. Defense has sucked for 20 years, many holes, and defense has improved. I really hope I read that right. Did I read that wrong? Did I read that right? Eric is to stay in contention of a top 5 pick for a quarterback. Uh, Kidding, imagine. Imagine I ended right there. Look. I respect you, Ozzy, bro. I 100% disagree there, bro. That is insane, bro. To say that they're trying to get a top. If that's the case, Ozzy, then that's not what being a Raider is. If that's the case, look, let's just give you the benefit of the doubt, right? Let's just say it is that, right? That's unacceptable. And I know, Ozzy, you've done your research on the history of the Raiders, and everybody knows what the Raiders mean, right? If that's the demeanor, and if that's true right there, right? Not saying it is, but let's just go with your topic, right? I'm trying to counter you here. You're telling me right now that the Raiders, the commitment to excellence, just win, baby, is the contention to top 5 for quarterback, and you're okay with that? With keeping Josh McDaniels there, if that's the mentality it is? And exactly what Terrence said. We spent 100 million on this offense. 100 million. By the way, last year we we were, I believe, the 18th ranked offense last year. We were the 18th ranked offense last year, y'all. 18th. Now we're dead. We're one of the dead last people in the NFL in offenses on all categories. All categories. All categories. And you spent 100 million? You brought in Jacoby Myers, which obviously that's better than Keelan Cole. That's better than Matt Collins. Let's just throw it out there. Michael Mayer, that is more healthy and more better than Darren Waller. Let's be honest. Go watch a Giants game. Go tell me if Waller is better than Michael Mayer. Go tell me. Go look at a Giants game and tell me if he's better than Michael Mayer. No, he's not. Michael Mayer's better. You brought in a winning quarterback. Winning. That's what everybody raved, right? But the number one thing that everybody forgot is the health, right? The health. The health. And everybody says Jimmy Garoppolo was winning. The defense won the game. If Amik Robertson would have got mossed by Christian Watson, the Packers would have won that game. If Max Crosby didn't get that safety, who knows what would have happened? And Bilal Nichols, let me give credit to Bilal Nichols. So weren't we supposed to win this year? Now it's a little bit of, oh, it is what it is. And exactly what Avakazi said. Didn't you say we were going to be winning this year? Ozzy, if I'm not mistaken, you said we were going to be winning this year. So, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I will agree that we were supposed to win this year and win the games that we lost recently, right? Let's be honest, the Steelers game we should have won. Let's be honest, we have more talent than the Steelers. We have more talent than the Bears. Yes, that's what I'm talking to. I want to AOC to start and or not Hoyer. What up, SC? What up, chat? What up, Bounty 6? I said we would have won with Stroud. with Stroud. This is why I never made a prediction to start this season. I simply didn't know how I felt. I didn't even give a prediction here. I didn't even give a record prediction. Driving, good day, Eric. What's good, good Gord? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Look, all I'm saying with this team, it's unacceptable, bro. Look, it sucks that I have to sit here and talk about a team and talk about an organization that I feel like doesn't give a fuck about me, bro. Am I wrong, y'all, to feel like that? I feel like this organization doesn't give a fuck about us. Let me say us. What the fuck am I saying? Just me. Us. Doesn't it suck to know every single season we're going to continue to support a team that probably doesn't even support us? And I'm not saying the players, you know. Obviously Max Crosby cares about winning. A lot of these players care about winning. But I'm talking about the organization. I'm talking about Mark Davis. I'm talking about Josh McDaniels. Do they really give a fuck about winning? Because it sure doesn't look like it. Tyson Badgett just showed that you could be a mediocre quarterback and still win. Look, I'm shrugging my shoulders. Why did Jimmy G go from one of the most accurate short passers in the league to one of the most blind quarterbacks? Why? Why did Derek Carr have his worst season of his career? Why did Brian Hoyer look like he always been? look horrendous. And he kept hitting one person. He kept hitting one person. He hit Devontae Adams the whole first half, the whole first drive. Then the second one, he hit Jacoby Myers the whole rest of the way. Why are all these quarterbacks have something in common and they keep looking at one person? Why? You could not tell me Jimmy G is this, bro. Why does all these quarterbacks have the same demeanor as far as just one read? Even AOC was one reading. But see, Ozzy, you're saying Jimmy G is shit, but literally, Ozzy, you literally, how do I say this? When Derek Carr left, you were in the chats arguing with everybody over a lot of people being negative about this upcoming season. You were happy as shit that Carr left. And you said we were gonna win. So that's why I don't get that. Now everything's hitting the fan. Now it's Jimmy G is shit. Now this is shit. Now this is shit. What, like, you feel me? AI could call a better game than McDaniels. That's a fact. Raider Twan was good. Raider Wade was good. Good to see you. Good to see you. Shout out to everybody. My roaster. Raider was good. Was good. So much for that win streak. Right on to the next. Rookie of the year. Sam Bradford won Rookie of the Year to JMD. Went to the Rams. If I was one player, I blame the player, but it's multiple players, and that's directly on the coaching. That's facts. Let me show you guys let me show you guys something again. For everybody that's like, it's the player's fault. Let me show you something. You know what? If you don't believe me, right? If you're like, Eric, I don't give a fuck what you think. You never coached in your fucking life. What are you talking about? Blah blah blah. Well, let me give you the Google version, right? You love the internet, right? Let's go ahead. Go ahead. Let me give you the Google. right here. The head coach. Wait, hold on. There we go. Can you read that, please? Read that for me. Head football coaches coordinate and oversee any assistant coaches as they work to ensure that the players fully understand the fundamentals of the game. They run practices and drills to prepare their players for their next opponents. Could somebody tell me, were we prepared yesterday? Did the team look prepared? Did the team look like they wanted to win? Can somebody answer that before I continue? Can somebody tell me? Can somebody tell me, please? Maybe Deuce will kneecaps. If we draft Stroud, that means no Wilson. Hell no, right? Now it goes back to the quarterback, right? If they didn't pull the trigger on Stroud or they didn't pull the trigger on a quarterback, they went with Jimmy G. That's his quarterback. Carpenter literally told how it is. He said it's your quarterback, and Josh McDaniels looked frustrated. Carlson was missing field goals, bro. Carlson has started to miss field goals. Yes, there's an injury lingering, but he's missing field goals, easy ones. That usually banks. We got Marcus Peters not even trying. It's one thing if he tries and just gets run over, but he's not even trying. The players yesterday didn't even look like they were trying. Now, let me tell you something. Let me put this in perspective, right? Let's go down the line, right? Shout out to Jaw Raider in the building. If you guys can't hit that like button, I'll greatly appreciate it, man. Hopefully, most of you guys agree or disagree. It doesn't matter. Put your thoughts in the comments if you please. I wanna hear you guys' takes and stuff. Um, Josh McDaniels blew 6 second half leads last season, y'all. 6 second half last season, right? He also lost to Baker Mayfield in LA. A guy that got picked up the Tuesday of that week and had the playbook for less than a week. He lost to a high school coach in Jeff Saturday. That, by the way, when it comes down to it, and when it comes down to Jeff Saturday, we lost to Jeff Saturday. You know what Jeff Saturday did after us? He lost 7 straight games after us. So nobody could say he was a good coach. He literally lost 7 straight games after us. 7. 7. 7. 7. So nobody could say, oh, that was a really good team. They started going on a win streak. They lost 7 straight after us with a high school coach. And facts, JT, double digits. Shout out to MC Raider, our next head coach. It was good, MC Raider. He says, in the house, I'll be coaching the next season. You'll do better. You'll do a better job than fucking Josh McDaniels, bro. You'll do a better job. Now, people are saying, what's the solution then? This is the solution, right? There's a lot of candidates over there. One person in particular has been Dan Quinn. I love the way Dan Quinn coaches. I mean, I think he's doing a really good job. I think he's a good candidate, right? I think he could be a good coach. I mean, I think he has the little bit of the resume there, right? But I will say that I don't have a full analysis of all the different people we could get, right? I don't have a full analysis yet, right? But I will say that Josh McDaniels is gonna be here the rest of the way, the rest of this year. That's just the reality of things, right? It's just the reality of things. Let's be the reality of things. We're not potato farmers here. We don't get our football knowledge from playing Madden. We going defensive minded next coach. I mean, look it, Nutty Raider Nate. This is the thing, right? I would rather have a defensive minded coach that can help this defense and really, defense wins championships, right? And then have an offensive coordinator that runs the offense. You feel me? An offensive coordinator that runs the offense. If you were to tell me you would put a Dan Quinn at head coach and Josh McDaniels at the offensive coordinator position, wouldn't that be better? Wouldn't that be better, y'all? Because then we would have a head coach that will tell Josh McDaniels, hey, you're dumb. Hey, don't do that. And then he could run the offense at the same time, where his specialty is the offensive coordinator position. Shout out to Westside Media. What's good, Ern? Good to see you. But like I'm saying, imagine a Dan Quinn head coach, Josh McDaniels offensive coordinator, Patrick Graham defensive coordinator, right? Yes, we have our things, but wouldn't that be better that we have a head coach that's going to tell you how it is? That's why Belichick and Josh McDaniels were good together, because Belichick always told Josh McDaniels, "Hey, this is dumb. This is dumb. This is bad. Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada." We need an offensive coordinator that's gonna offensive coordinate, and we need a head coach that head coaches. There's a difference between offensive coordinator and head coaching. And even Josh McDaniels, him right now being an offensive coordinator and helping with that offense, it looks bad. Shout out to RT6, bro. Goddamn RT6. Shout out to you for being a member for 16 months, man. I appreciate it. That's about like since I got monetized, man. I appreciate you for that. I'm not sure if that's true anymore, Eric. Mark is with the Ziegler later this week to talk about the team trajectory as agents have been denied Raiders calls as of lately. What are you saying? I'm not sure if that's true anymore, Eric. Mark is with Ziegler later this week to talk about the team trajectory as agents have been denying Raider calls as lately. Are you talking about like trades and stuff? Are you talking about like trades and stuff? Aaron, don't say that because I was on the same page as you, Aaron. Don't say that. But I actually had faith, I actually had faith, because it's like, when you get something new, you want to see how it does, right? You need like a sample size, right, with the new team. And I seen the sample size, and so far it's not. It's exactly what it's been years ago, right? And it's crazy. I'm not saying have Patrick Graham at defensive coordinator, okay? But I'm saying like, wouldn't you agree that you would have like a head coach that's an actual head coach, offensive coordinator that's an offensive coordinator, a defensive coordinator that's a defensive coordinator? You feel me? That's what I'm trying to say, right? Our coaching is dude. That's what it is, man, and it sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Hey, remember though. Stay hydrated. Always stay hydrated. But yeah, you know, and that's not even counting this year, y'all. This year, you want to count this year? That was last year, right? The whole Rams, Baker Mayfield, Jeff Saturday. Now let's go to this year, right? Against the Steelers. Against the Steelers. You're down 8 and you don't go for it on 4 down. And you wasted 2 minutes. You feel me? Do I have to keep going about that? Like, do I have to? Do you want me to keep going? Do you want me to keep going? I'm trying to find the like. Hold on. Remember.
Stay hydrated.
Josh McDaniel needs to stay hydrated because holy fuck. So, look. All I'm saying is that we deserve more. We deserve more, and we deserve more, and that's all I'm asking. We deserve more, and we haven't been getting more. And I'm sick and tired of it. That's what I'm sick and tired of. I'm not calling the season over. There's still 10 games, the reality of it. I'm not, at the end of the day, I was there when we won 2 games. I was there when we won four. I was there when we went 500. Um, I was there when we didn't even win more than 5 games, more than six, seven, or even made the playoffs. I was there. I'll still rep this team. The rate, the ship, the stuff behind me right here, the signing, the jersey signings, the pops right there behind me, the bobbleheads. You feel me? The flag that's up there. Y'all see it right there? It says Raiders, Dodgers right there, LA. It's never gonna change. I'm not gonna take it down. I'm not gonna give up, you know? I'm not doing none of that. But at the end of the day, all I'm saying is I demand more, bro. We should demand more as a fan base. I see some people giving a lot of passes to this coaching staff, to Mark Davis, even to some of the players. They're just giving pass after pass, and I'm tired of the passes. Why are we gonna continue giving a pass to an organization that hasn't won in 20 years? That hasn't even won a playoff game. And then that we only made the playoffs twice in the past 20 years. Twice. And we lost both of them in the first round. So, like I said, we need to demand more. And that's all I'm saying. I wouldn't doubt it if some of these players demand to get the fuck out of here. Yesterday, I seen players not even try. Players weren't even trying. Tell me a player that was trying. Nobody was even trying yesterday. Devontae Adams had one of his worst games of his career. He never drops passes like that. Like, come on. Like, come on, bro. And you know what's even crazier? Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something even more, right? Let me show you something real quick. $11 carries. And yeah, I'm gonna admit it. I'm gonna admit it. 35 yards is horrendous in 11 carries. He should be doing better than that. But you know when he got that 11-yard gain? You see the long right there? The longest gain was 11 yards. That was towards the end of his carries. I think it was like his 10th or 11th carry. I think it was his 9th, 10th, or 11th carry. He was starting to get going. And instead, you're still relying on this 38-year-old that scored one touchdown in 4 games, 4 starting games. And you put AOC towards the end of the fucking game. And you didn't run the ball more. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? But like I said, Eric, I just don't get a guy that could really turn a squad into a shit team. A lot of people say it's not a playoff squad, but I say it's a playoff squad because at the end of the day, did they make the playoffs? Yes. Did they squeak by? Yes. Did things have to happen? Yes. But did they win the games ahead of them? Yes, they did. They won the games ahead of them. They showed heart. They showed determination. They wanted to win, even with all the fuckery that was going outside the field. They wanted to win. Did the team yesterday look like they wanted to win? No. No, it didn't. It didn't. So look, all I gotta say is, like Nutty Raider Nate says, don't, I think Nate said it before, like don't quit, there's still 10 games. uh, you know, it sucks, it does suck, I'm admit it sucks, like I said, I woke up today, went to work, and I felt like shit because it's like, the Raiders are like a big part of a lot of our lives. It's a team that we rep and has been doing shit for a very long time, and we still rep it no matter what. And I rep it no matter what. I'm gonna wear my Raiders gear on Monday and Sunday. and every day. I have so much Raiders clothing that I wear practically every day. I'm still repping this, but you know, I don't have as much optimism as you, Nate. you know, and that's just because yesterday showed me and like gave me clear knowledge of like they don't want to win. Like it just looked like it. And that feeling is horrific. And shout out to Belinda Brown. Was good. Hope all is well. And that's the problem. It's like I'm gonna go into Monday with no prediction, hoping they win, of course, because I never want the Raiders to purposely lose. Fuck no. I don't believe in that tanking bullshit or we're gonna lose, we're gonna lose, we're gonna lose. I don't believe in none of that. I want to win. I'm gonna say, hey, let's beat the Lions. But I just have no expectations, man. I'm gonna preview it, say that the Lions have this, that, and the third. I'm gonna say that the Raiders have this, that, and the third. That these are the keys to winning. But from there, it just they drain me, man. They they drain me. They drain me from all the optimism I had, bro. They drained me, bro. I had so much optimism. I was drinking the Kool-Aid and I just got drained from it, man. And it sucks. But that doesn't mean I'm giving up on the season. Like I said, there's 10 games still. I think 10, 11 games still. We still have a chance, statistically. And until we don't have a chance, that's when it's like, oh, the season's completely over. I always believed in that. But for me to be hyped, like, let's fucking go, they drain me from that shit. Shit crazy. Shit crazy. You know? That's the crazy thing about it. But it is what it is. I hate that we lost. I hate the way we lost. I hate that nobody gave a fuck. I hate that after the press conference, they asked about Aiden O'Connor. He said it's not preseason, and he said it is what it is, and he said a lot of fuckery. You feel me? So, you know, so it sucks. It sucks. Even talking about it is draining. It sucks. But I'm still gonna do my shows today, Thursday, Sunday. I'm still gonna go out there do my shows. You feel me? And that's not gonna change. I've always been a Raider fan. You know, since born. I always say since born. That's my story. So we'll see. Right? 10 games, yeah, 10 more times for JMD to shoot for a top 5 pick, which he'll fuck around and miss like Tyree Wilson or turn Caleb or Drake to an absolute dog shit with his stubborn stationary BS play call. It's a fact, right? I just feel like we just need to do better, man. We need to demand better. We shouldn't accept this mediocrity bullshit, man. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. Fucking sucks. But like, let me show you something again. For everybody that missed it, I played this clip earlier. It's about Just Win Baby and commitment to excellence and Al Davis. But let me tell you something, man. Mark Davis and Al Davis are two different people, man. Even though it's son and father, but and I'll show you why. Here's a clip for you guys to watch.
Sometimes things just don't work out. It was after a short period of time that I realized I didn't hire the person I thought I was hiring. And there are reasons which I could go into, but I thought what I would do is bring you up to the period of time right now when this morning I called Lane and told him that he no longer is the head coach of the Oakland Raiders, and I'm dismissing him with cause, and that I just couldn't go on much longer with the what I would call propaganda, the lying that had been going on for weeks and months and a year and time. And he had a few questions. He says, does that mean I don't get paid? I said, that's what I'm saying to you. I said, I warned you.
He said that means I don't get paid. He said, yeah, that's what I mean. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy, you know? We have one of the best wide receivers in the league, and he ain't performing. Can't blame JJ for not doing well in the shit show either. We suck so much, we might as well be a lot lizards. Shout out to Julio Coolio. If you guys can't hit that like button, man, I think we're at 30. We got like 47 plus in here, man. If you guys can't hit that like button or 45 in here, it's fluctuating up and down. Go hit that like button, man. I'll greatly appreciate it, man. Let's try to get to 45 likes, man. I appreciate it. It helps the algorithm, helps it push out, man. And hey, that's the I appreciate that support. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. His next response was, "Here is my lawyer." Then he said, "Kiffin wore the visor too. Red flag, Mark." Mark Davis bet to the NFL Mafia when moving to Vegas sold his soul. This was the reason Al never allowed Mark to participate with the team outside the Raider image. I feel it. Shout out to Raider Gabe in the building. It was good, Gabe. Good to see you. He's just so glad I had to go Buffalo Wild Wings. Worst head coach so far since Dennis Allen. And at least Dennis Allen had many excuses trying to make chicken salad with chicken. Shit. He said chicken salad with chicken shit. Bears number 33 pick 6. This game wasn't scripted at all. His name is It Is What It Is. What the fuck? It is what it is. That's crazy, Damian. We are not the Clippers of the NFL. That is fucking highly disrespectful. What the fuck, that dumb shit? The Clippers haven't won a fucking championship. Fuck you talking about? That is crazy. The worst take from off season from anyone was Zamir and Sincere. We lose, it's scripted. When we win, it's no longer scripted. Art Shell, Josh McDaniels, same thing. But that's the thing about it. It is what it is, man. That's the best quote. It is what it is, right? That's all we could say. It is what it is. You know, Tyree Wilson was the highest graded guy yesterday. Y'all know that? That's pretty crazy, huh? It's crazy, huh? I'm watching veteran players regress, y'all. I'm watching veteran players regress. Players are regressing, and I see people saying we don't got a roster. Yes, we do. We got talent across the board. Stop saying we don't got a roster. We got a fucking roster, bro. We got a roster. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. We got a roster. So stop saying we don't got a roster. We got a roster. And a lot of veteran players are regressing because of the coaching. Because of the coaching. The coaching teaches the players. The coaching literally told it to your face. Josh McDaniels and Patrick Graham literally told you guys in the press conference last year, we're the teachers. We're supposed to teach and prepare these players to reach their potential and to do better every season and to do better every week. Are they doing better? Fuck no. Get your shit together, bro. I'm tired of these lame ass excuses over these goddamn coaches, bro. I'm tired of it. It's always been the players. All I've heard since the first fucking week, the players, the players, the players, the players, the players are shit. The players are garbage. The players are regressing. The players are not good. The players are not good roster wise. The players are shit. The players this, the players that, the players suck. The players that I can only shake my head, bro. When is enough enough? Oh, but we got to keep a coach. It's continuity. You're giving the right contract to the wrong players. You're giving the right contract to the wrong coaches, to the wrong resume guys, to the wrong people. Now, if it's the player's fault, exactly what Westside Media said right there. If it's the player's fault, who brings these players and talks about contracts is Dave Ziegler. So why isn't he getting any burn? So if it's not Dave Ziegler, if he's doing a good job, and it's not Josh McDaniels' fault, and the players are doing shit, who brings these players? If that's the logic that a lot of people want to use, who brings these players in? Who started Brian Hoyer? Who started Brian Hoyer? I know for a damn fact I didn't pick them players. If I was the GM, I would have got the first thing I would have done in free agency. Got myself an offensive lineman. Number one. Number two, I would have got myself a nose tackle, defensive tackle, a really good one. A young one that's really good, that's been performing every year. I would have got a lot of depth pieces on that defensive tackle spot. I would have got a good ass corner, would have stayed with the same safeties. That's it. Wow. It's crazy. At this part, it's exactly what all I said. It's Mayock's fault. It's Gruden's fault. It's the number four's fault. I'm not gonna even say his name. It's their fault. They destroyed us, man. It's their fault. It's crazy to me, man. It's crazy to me, man. The amount of excuses that we give. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy that these players are regressing. These talented players are regressing. You know, last year I gave everybody the benefit of the doubt. I gave everybody the benefit of the doubt. And that was they didn't have their players. I gave them the benefit of the doubt last year, even though they brought in people like Jayon Brown. That guys, the last 5 years, he was the best coverage linebacker in the league, and then regressed horrifically when he came over here. You feel me? A quarterback had one of their worst seasons of their career. Had the worst season of their career. You know, I could keep going down the line of all the players that we brought in last year. You know, and I gave you the benefit of the doubt. I said, okay, he didn't have his people. Then this year, he brought in his people. He brought in a lot of his people, actually. A lot of players that they wanted, that they drafted, that they wanted. A full draft, by the way. A full draft. Last year was, oh, we didn't get a first round pick. This year we had a first round pick. We had a first round pick. We had a second. We had a third. A fourth. And it's the same thing. You're losing to teams that you're not supposed to lose to. If you want to compete in the NFL, you beat teams that you're better than. And we were better than the Browns. Look, I called them the fucking Browns. Holy shit. The Bears. Like I'm even calling them the Browns. This is crazy. Us, and I'm gonna say this, right? Us as the Raider Nation should demand more from this regime. And should demand more from the top to bottom. From the owner to the coaching to the players. Because what we seen yesterday and what we seen recently has been unacceptable. And yes, we were on a 2-game win streak. We were, which I'm glad we won. I'm glad we won. I want to win. But what I seen yesterday is a team that had no motivation, a team that didn't want to win, a team that didn't have heart. And that's not what being a Raider is. It sucks that I have to sit here and talk about the same thing every week and nothing changes. At the end of the day, I don't got no fucking pull. I mean, let's be honest. I don't got no pull. I'm not like this big ass reporter that millions of people follow or nothing like that. And they probably don't even come across this shit. But at the same time, us as a nation needs to demand more because hopefully they could hear us. You know what they did today? In the press conference for Josh McDaniels, you know how it's alive and you could comment? They turned off comments. Y'all know that? They never do that. They turned off comments. They turned off comments. They turned off comments. They don't even want to hear what the fuck we gotta say. They turned off comments. He said it was scripted, Eric. Shout out to BDQ. We had poor evaluators on talent since Mark Davis. Since Mark Davis took over from Mal. Mark hasn't brought us a divisional title or a playoff win. And that's embarrassing, a playoff win. People really compare Gruden's team to this team. This team, Gruden had a shit show, but we never felt this low about player morale. That's a fact, bro. I've never felt. Yesterday's loss was one of the worst losses in the past 20 years, y'all. That's how I felt. That's how it felt for me. That's how it felt. That's how it felt. Now we got 63 people in here, man. If you guys can hit that like button, man. Let's try to get to 50 likes now, man. We're at 41 likes right now. We're at 41 likes. If you guys can hit that like button and hit that subscribe button while you're at it, man. I do 3 lives, pretty much 3 lives a week. Mondays usually. But next week because we play on Monday, it's gonna be Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. But it's usually Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays. So please, please, please go hit that like button. Um, I'll greatly appreciate it. We did lose 24-0 last year. Just saying, we did lose that one too. That was a bad one as well. That one was that one. Hey, Gabe, I swear, bro, those games. I mean, it always pisses me off, man. But see, Gabe, don't you agree? Like we shouldn't be doing that. Like we shouldn't lose 24-0. We shouldn't lose 30-12 to teams that are worse than us. That's unacceptable. And last year, Josh McDaniels was the head coach too, y'all. So we lost a 24-0. Didn't even go past half field. Let me tell you this. Offensive guru couldn't even get us past midfield. Midfield. The halfway point. The whole first half. And then this year we lost to the Bears 30-12. A team with a Division 2 quarterback. So guys, if you guys can, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, man. Let's get to 50 likes, man. Let's get to 50 likes at least. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let's get a 50. Let's get a 55. Let's go to let's shoot for the stars. Let's shoot for the stars. 60. Say 60 likes. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. But yeah, it sucks, man. Shit sucks. All this is unacceptable, man. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It sucks. It sucks. That is all I'm saying. It sucks. Too many embarrassing losses under McDaniels. Embarrassing losses, y'all. Embarrassing. Really embarrassing. It sucks, man. And I'm gonna continue to say it. We demand more, 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 more. As a fan base, we should demand more. We should win. This team is capable of winning. This team has so much potential. This team, time again, we have so much potential. This team has so much talent across the board to not be winning. We lost games that we're supposed to win. That's what makes a good team a good team. It sucks, man. And it's crazy. And I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much, bro. There's no excuse for how the season has been, and there's no excuse for that. Would you say this sucks? Shout out to Vegas Raider, man. If you guys can hit that like button, man, subscribe if you're new. I'm going on a little rant, man. Hopefully, you guys, agree with me or disagree. It doesn't matter, man. Just leave your, leave your takes, man. Leave your takes in the comments, man. But yeah, it sucks. Yeah, McDummy couldn't beat Saturday on a Sunday. That's when I was done. A guy that lost 7 straight after us, by the way. He lost 7 straight games after that, by the way. This is unacceptable, man, and that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying give up on the season. And let me make this clear. I'm not saying give up on the season. But I am saying this is unacceptable. To sit here and just be like, it's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. This is not okay. We should demand more. This is not okay. We should be winning these games, not losing. We have so many unacceptable losses in the past 2 years that it's way unacceptable to be accepting. To be like, it's okay. We'll give it another year. Fuck that. Haven't we been waiting long enough? We've been waiting long enough. Long enough. Long enough. Long enough. Long enough, bro. We've been waiting way too long. So if anybody says, hey, Eric, just wait, give it time, trust the process. We've been trusting the process for a very long time. A very, very, very long time. A very long time. A very long time. Stop buying NFL Raider gear. Stop buying tickets. At the end of the day, man, we're Raider fans, man. We still gonna rock that shit. You feel me? But even if we do that, it's still not gonna make a difference. It's still not gonna make a difference. What is it gonna do? It's not gonna really hurt their pockets because let's be honest, Mark Davis is getting a lot of money from the concerts, the stuff he's bringing to the Las Vegas Raiders, like the stadium, the Legion Stadium. Like, and he might end up getting the World Cup, by the way, y'all. The World Cup is one of the biggest. Billions of people watch it. Billions of people attend. Millions of people attend it. SoFi, if you guys didn't know, SoFi got out of that. SoFi got out of that. They're not hosting. The LA's not hosting a World Cup game no more. Now one of the venues is Allegiant Stadium. If the World Cup ends up in Vegas, you know how much money is gonna go into the pockets of Mark Davis for Allegiant Stadium itself? That's a lot of money. I'm telling you right now, that's a lot of money. And a lot of Vegas money too, for with all the people from the casinos and stuff like that. I'm telling you, if they get that, money ain't an issue. Money ain't an issue. So even if we don't buy stuff, even if we don't buy gear, it still ain't gonna make shit. We spent more than 100 mil on this offense, and you're telling me this offensive guru can't even put up 20 points at least once in the past 7 games? Unacceptable. All I want is I'm demanding more. We deserve more. I'm not saying give up on the season, but I'm saying we demand more. What's wrong about that? And people are saying it's wrong. It's the player's fault. Fuck that. It's the goddamn coaching staff. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's unacceptable, man. It's unacceptable, man. Like I said, man, if you guys can hit that like button, man, we got 68 people in here, man. I appreciate all the support, man. Let's try to get a 55 people. Let's try to get a 60 likes, y'all. Let's shoot for the stars, man. We're at 49 right now, 48. Let's get to 60, man. I'll greatly appreciate it. Go hit that like button. Go hit that like button, man. Shout out to Taylor. What's good, Fire McDaniels now? I feel you. My bathroom is gonna need a remodel to fit the whole team, AR. Shout out to everybody, man. Let's try to get to 60 likes, man. But like I said, to close all of my statements, yesterday was unacceptable. Yesterday was unacceptable. We deserve more as a fan base. We deserve more in general. We should be winning these games, not losing. This coaching staff needs to do better. Josh McDaniels, stop trying to blame your players always. It's always the players. You deserve some blame as well. You prepare these players, and yesterday the team didn't look prepared. The team looked like they didn't even want to win. And that falls on you. At the end of the day, the Steelers game fell on you for the decision making. This offense not scoring is on you. What the win against the Patriots, we went 1 for 6 at the red zone. That falls on you. You're supposed to be this offensive guru. You're supposed to perform at a high level, and you're not doing it. You came into a team that was already an improvement than the Broncos team you had a couple years back, and now you even had your own players on this team, and you still make dumb decisions. The quarterback you put in yesterday was your decision. We as a Raider Nation deserves better. And I'm tired of this bullshit, man. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of these excuses. There's no fucking excuses. Last year, I gave everybody an excuse. This year, there's no excuses. No excuses for the fuckery that has been happening. And yes, people may say, we're only 3-4. We still got time. Yes, obviously, there's 10 games still. There's still 10 games. Obviously, there is. But all I'm saying is I demand better. Demanding is okay. Demanding better, demanding more from your organization, from your coaching staff, from your players is okay. But discrediting, oh, you're not a Raiders fan, then go be a Saints fan or go be a this fan, go be a this fan, just because I'm demanding better is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. So, again, there's no excuse. What the fuck, Eric? Do I get writers credits? Do this live? Everybody gets credit behind the scenes, man. The links are in the chat. You feel me? You already know the links are there, man. SC ate the brown cracker this week. Shout out to Pyro, man. Never any accountability. This morning was the first time I've ever heard him say we were out coach. Hopefully he's feeling the heat. Hopefully he is. And all I'm saying is I demand more. The season's not over, and I'm gonna say it again. The season's not over, y'all. We got a long season ahead of us, but if nothing changes, it's going to be the same result. And I don't want the same result. I want to win. Just win, baby. I want to win. I want to make the playoffs. I want to win a playoff game. And we got the team to do it. Now it's up to the coaching staff. It's up to these players to be on the same level and to do better than what they did yesterday. So in all trajectory, man, if you guys can, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Like I said, hit that like button. Help the algorithm. And I appreciate you guys for being here. Shout out to the 60 plus that was here. We had 72 at a certain point, man. I appreciate you guys. Um, like I said, just demand better. That's just demand better. Oh, this overall live is about demanding better, demanding more. All I want is better. Eric hasn't given me credit. I give you credit, Cool Kev, but you're here to humble me, Cool Kev. As long as you in the Saints live saying, "Let's go, DC, we got this," and saying you a Saints fan, I would never root for the Saints. And I don't know anything about that, what you guys are talking about, but all I know is I will never put on another jersey from another team ever in my life. Because at the end of the day, I'm Raider Nation. I'm Raiders. I'm Oakland Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders, Los Angeles Raiders till I die, man. That's never gonna change from me, and I'm always gonna rep it every week. I'm always gonna rep it. I'm always gonna be the best I can be, and I'm always gonna rep this team, and I'm always gonna want to win. But all I'm saying is that I demand better than what we seen yesterday. It's unacceptable, and it's unacceptable again, and unacceptable again. It's unacceptable for the shit that's happened. It's unacceptable the way we've been playing, especially with all the talent, the money spent. We deserve better. So on that note, y'all, blessings to you guys and your families. If you guys can, hit that like button. We're close to 60 likes, man. We're 5 away from 60, man. If you guys can, hit that like button on the way out. Subscribe if you're new. And shout out to everybody that was in here today, man. Blessings to you guys and your families. Tough times never last, but tough people do, man. And you guys are some tough people, man. And remember, just win, baby. Hey, Until next time, y'all. Thursday, 2 for 1 Nation podcast. Same time, same place, previewing the Lions game. Be there with my co-host Raider Twan. We're gonna talk about this week. We're gonna talk about last week, and we're gonna talk about this upcoming week, man. So make sure to be there, same time as today. And I appreciate you guys for being here. Like I said, and always tell your loved ones you love them, because at the end of the day, life is too short. And there's tough times in the world, but at the same time, hey, continue pushing. So I appreciate you guys. Like I said, Eric put a rugby on shirt. Shout out to you guys, man. So hey, the NBA is right across the way too, man. Let's go Lakers. You already know. So bless you to you guys and your families, man. On that note, this was the SC Experience, aka your boy Eric, man. Hit them like buttons on the way out. And I'm out. Peace. We demand better.